The cons. You want to talk about the cons?
Yeah, I'll talk about the cons.
He's got the cons.
Robin's gay. There's nothing wrong with Robin
Being gay. It's just the fact
the
that...
way they did it.
The fact that she was teasing my man Steve.
Yeah, she went from on the floor saying, "Oh, I was obsessed with Steve Harrington." It is very easily you shouldn't even be able to confuse it with like, "Oh, you're taking the attention from someone that I want attention from."
Yeah, that she could have just said that from the jump.
Yeah, why make any unnecessary confusion? Like, she was such a tease. She let him on.
You want to offer to uncrack my spy code from Russia. Then you want to do all this work to find the spy base. Then you want to go down to the base with me. And then you want to wait with me while Dustin and Lucas's little sister go to get help. And you want to act like now you don't like me? Like, come on.
You're going to let me spill my heart out to you in the bathroom after we just
like
shared all of this trauma?
Like, this man slid under the stall, the dirty stall.
Fuck, by the way.
Like, oh, Robin, I think I like you. You're so cool. I don't know why I didn't see it before. Then she's like, I'm gay.
I like women.
Like, come on, Robin. Don't do my man Steve like that. She already tried to play him in the beginning where she was like, oh, that's another one you didn't get. Like, you got to let Steve's hair flow. You know how he make it do with the
And now what? Now he's just supposed to hang out with her like he doesn't have feelings for her?
Yeah.
Like, sure, he's going to act like, oh, yeah, we're just friends. But really, given the opportunity, he'd smash.
Facts, he'd smash. Plus, when they were at the Cerebro towards the end, and he was like, oh, I'm going back to get them. The car's broke. She was like, oh, Steve, I'll go with you. You two stay here. Come on, Robin. You guys aren't best friends. You work together, and he wants you. Come on.
Billy, another one of the attractive people in the show.
Mrs. Wheeler, don't you ever in your life do my man like that again, trying to have sex with a lifeguard. What are you thinking? Like, you want to camp out all day, summer long, like, oh, here he comes, ladies. And then you trying to give my man the cheeks? When you have a husband and 2 kids at home, you trying to give Billy the cheeks? Nah, that don't cut it.
But you got to understand, when's the last time?
She got some?
Yeah. And when she got some, what was it like? The couch potato? Like,
facts. He is a couch potato, but he's a good husband. That's all that really matters.
Like, Billy was going to give her the works.
Yo,
the breaststroke.
If Billy ain't crashed, you already know what was finna go down.
She stood him up.
She did, but the fact
but
that...
she went as far to take off that wedding band.
Nah, Billy was going for it at any cost.
Fuck. Billy, yeah, he was a douche pretty much the whole time. He wasn't...
flayed.
Controlled, flayed, yeah. Like, from all the time that he was conscious and he was Billy and not flayed, he was always a douche. So, him having that redemption arc, was it really a redemption arc?
Not really, because even at the end, when, oh, I'm gonna change heart, die, Billy basically only did that in, like, what, the last 10 minutes of the show?
Yeah, like where was the build up?
Like,
there was no change of heart. Like, oh, I remembered my mom, so I'm gonna lay down everything.
The CGI in that cloud scene was really good. I like that. Yeah. Where Eleven went to go search into Billy's mind or whatever, then she saw what he went through with, like, the surfing and the 6-foot wave. Yeah. And seeing what Billy and his mom and the dad went through, yeah, that was tough.
Oh, yeah, they stepped it up, though.
You could see what Billy goes through, but that's no reason to be who he is.
They touched on it in the last season, too.
Yeah.
But he didn't really do anything...
to have a change of heart.
Yeah, himself.
Yeah, it was just like, bang. Like, he literally could have had a change of heart at any time in the show.
What if, like, who's to say 11 didn't, like, control him?
To make him take the thing?
To make him take that.
No, because I don't think 11 had her powers by then.
But how was he able to remember all that then? Like, what made him...
Who knows? Back at it again. Whoa. Ooh, where'd it go?
It'll get back.
It'll get back?
Eventually.
Another con. Go ahead, Kyle.
why the fuck are the Russians opening this portal? They never explicitly said anything. Are they trying to weaponize it? Who knows? They're just saying, like, open the portal. Like,
Yeah, the one general was like, hey, you work here, you're a scientist? Okay. You see that thing right there? We need it open. And then when they tried to do it, kablooey. They died.
Yeah, he said, you have 1 year. Right?
Yeah, he said when you have 1 year, and that's when it, like, timeline
they
jumps.
Went to
Hawkins. Yeah, they go to Hawkins, and because the Hawkins portal was already open,
they kind of had the energy. They knew it was open.
Yeah, and then when Joyce was like, you need like 1 million gigawatts or whatever to open to have a magnet current like that to the magnets, basically. Yeah. Everything was about the magnets. It's terrible.
And then that end credit scene with the Demogorgon. Where did that Demogorgon come from? Did it come from a portal that they already opened?
Yeah, because they never clearly state how many portals there are. Because they never say if it's just the one in Hawkins and just the one in Russia. Because there could potentially be more in Russia, but that one that we saw blow up in the first episode, that could have just been the last one in Russia that they were working on.
Yeah, this one was already warmed up.
Yeah.
So the last thing is Hopper.
Hopper.
First of all,
he's not dead. He's not.
Most likely, he is that American in the cell in that end credit scene.
I think it's 2 guards are going through cells, and then they're like, oh, no, not the American, to feed to the Demogorgon, but I guess they go to a trader or something. Some random dude. They feed him to the Demogorgon. He's like, oh, hell no. But remember, that Demogorgon isn't the same Demogorgon from the first season.
It's not. It's a different color. You know Hopper is not dead because, number one, he has a lot of unfinished business. Like, number one, he has to get with Joyce.
Hey, they talked about it in the car. Alexei can't die for nothing. Hopper got to get with Joyce.
So Hopper,
when it blew up, you didn't even see him die.
No, you didn't see him die. So
they like cut from it.
It's just known fact. If you don't see the body in just anything,
they're
not
not
even
dead.
Just the show, he's not dead. They're not dead.
Imagine he comes back with powers.
He jumps into the portal.
Yo, that'd be tough.
That's probably how he got out.
Probably.
And he teleported to Russia, bro.
Oh, no. That'd be crazy. But, the writers aren't as creative as we are. Never mind, because they made a whole show about it.
No, because and then the other problem with Hopper, he abandoned all of his sheriff duties over some fucking magnets. Like, sure, they were right. They were right. Let's say you're in their position. Oh, some magnets fell off the fridge. They didn't know they were right. You're gonna drop your job, go beat up the mayor, kidnap him, break into a Russian guy's house without a warrant.
After they already broke into the facility. The facility from season 2.
Yeah, I mean,
it was kind of an open facility, but they did kind of have to break in.
Yeah.
And that's where it all started, because Hopper got whooped by the Russian dude.
Why was he there?
The Russian dude?
Yeah.
I don't know, because they didn't even use that facility.
No, they didn't.
So he must have just been there, or he must have just saw him or something.
Followed him in. I don't know.
Yeah, because he went in on Hopper, and then Joyce saw him drive off, even though I don't know how there's only one motorcycle in all of Hawkins. Like, how? How could she know it was that guy? How could they put 2 and 2 together? That's like 2 and 3 and getting 10. Like, no. That one motorcycle guy beat up Hopper? Okay. And then...
This is a small town. They got lucky.
Yeah, lucky guess. But then you go and threaten the mayor, who has connections to this dude that you saw, who might come back and beat you up again?
No, not only did he threaten him, he beat the shit out of him.
Yo, he broke his nose.
He kidnapped him.
He was like, oh, you broke my nose.
Almost cut off his pinky.
Then Joyce cut the phone line. She was like, sweetie, chill, sweetheart. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. 'Cause I thought Joyce was going to give her to work. She was like, yo, because they don't have cell phones.
No.
Because it's the 80s. So Joyce was like, nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. But basically, Hopper kidnapped the mayor, brought him to his house, dished him off, then kidnapped Alexei, brought him to the translator's house, through the woods, because they had to cross states, which still confuses me. I guess they were on the border. But then Alexei dies, so Hopper kidnaps 2 people throughout the whole show.
And he kills people.
He does
he
kill
goes
people.
from in the beginning of the season and the other seasons, like, I'm a sheriff who will break my moral code sometimes, to a murder spree.
Who does he kill?
He kills the Russians.
Oh, you guys got to remember when Hopper and Joyce and the translator go down. When he got off the, I am Comrade Hopper. I feel like if Hopper and that dude would have fought like 1-on-1 in like a field, that dude would have gave Hopper to work because he beat up Hopper like 3 times. There was no way Hopper's just gonna randomly win.
Up killing him at the end too.
Facts. How do you beat somebody up like 3-4 times then killing him?
Well, I mean, the first time he caught him off guard. He was in the dark too.
And the dude definitely had leverage. He was definitely in a quarter like, oh, he heard that sound. He heard what?
Hopper's not prepared for that shit.
Yeah, because he's only a sheriff. He only did his sheriff duties 1 time in the whole season.
Yeah, his buddy reminded him to come to the sheriff office, like, hey, you're the sheriff. You gotta quiet these people down.
And then he arrested the guy.
My sheriff things. I'm gonna go home drunk. I'm gonna take this wine bottle.
I'm the sheriff. I can do whatever I want. Come on, Hop.
Thank you. I still like season 1 the best, most creative and original.
I always say, oh, the sequel's never better than the original.
Sometimes, but
watch our next video because we're gonna talk about a movie whose sequel was definitely better than the original.
A little bit better.
He doesn't know if it's a lot bit better, but I did like it.
I did like it too.
Rest in peace, my man Tony Stark. But overall, what do you think you'd give the show? I think I'd give it a 9.
This season?
This season.
I'd give it an 8.
He'd give it an
out of 10.
Out of 10. Hey, maybe I'm just being generous.
No, 8 out of 10. That's good.
That's
very
good.
That's very good.
But I'm just a general giver. But
See, I just nitpick. I nitpick a lot.
But that's basically all from our review. This is just our first video. I said first. This is our first video. But if you guys have any critiques about like the way we talk or like how we do the video, we care. Yes, we care, but not that much. Remember, this is our.
We keep it real. We keep it real.
Facts. But
snobby critics like.
What is it? The
Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes. Yo, I definitely go to Rotten Tomatoes for a lot of movies, but moviegoers, don't go to Rotten Tomatoes. Come to us.
Yeah.
Because, we see every Marvel movie the first day it comes out. Who else would you go to besides some teenagers?
We know shit.
Facts. But, for the next video, if you guys like this one, comment, like, subscribe, because, it would really be doing me justice. And, Kyle's going to be in a lot more videos than this. So, I guess we'll catch you guys later.